Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney. I'm fixing my microphone. And we have a question, publicly posted question from Shoreham, New York, posted on January 22nd of 2022. And the question reads like so. My goodness. Can my employer recover an overpayment if the overpayment was made more than 12 weeks ago in New York? Notice of intent was handed to the employee but not addressed to an individual and not specific as to amounts. And there's a number of attorneys who all responded saying, no, no, they only had 8 weeks to recover. They only had 8 weeks to recover. And I agree with all of those attorneys that that is the law. But I bet you can tell I don't agree that's necessarily what's going to happen. So there's the law, and then there's what judges do. And I think, and I've seen over and over and over again, that judges often don't really care about that particular law too much. And if you have a significant overpayment, you were unjustly enriched, your employer made a clerical error and paid you too much, I think there's a very high chance past 8 weeks, even at the 12-week mark, a lot of courts, a lot of judges would back the employer up and lean on the recipient of an overpayment and try to get that money back to the employer. So that's kind of a disappointing result. I don't disagree with the attorneys who said otherwise. There's 3 attorneys being like, no, never, 8 weeks, that's the law. Yep, all true, all true. Good luck. Good luck getting that law to stick. It just, in my experience, a lot of New York State judges give zero, can't say that word, give zero care about those provisions, and they're just going to say, it's a clerical error, and try to find a way to get that money back to the employer. It's very, very common. And I think it's going to be even more common. The larger the overpayment is, the more likely that, one, the employer will try to actually file something to get it back, and two, a judge will give credence to their arguments. So probably not the most exciting response that you received here on your question. I don't like being the bearer of bad news, but I would say, if they're talking to you and they're like, oh, we overpaid you $30,000, but we'd settle if you give us $5,000 back. Might be worth a discussion. Who knows? Consider it. Talk it over with an attorney. Just don't assume if you're past 8 weeks that you're definitely going to keep that money. That is, it's not that cut and dry. It's not. I'm sorry. I hope this was helpful. Like and subscribe. And if you have follow-up questions, post them down below. I'm going to try to answer them. Thank you. Take care.